So, good evening, everybody. Just give it a second to connect everybody up, and here we go. So, I hope you're all well this evening, and I hope none of you have had the virus. We're going to have a traditional class. Good evening, beauty. If you're here, I know it's time to start. That's perfect. So we're going to have a class as we always do. I'm going to start with some idioms, and then we're going to have a story and maybe one or two easy questions to finish up with. Oh, Victor Gabriel, hi there, mate. Good to see you. And Mangira, good evening as well. And Vitaly, I think it's Vitaly. Yeah, that's very good. So, to tell a story, to spin a good evening corazon, good evening Andreas, good evening Jacqueline, Tenetra, good evening. So, to tell a story, to spin a, okay, good evening Ahmed, and Huwu, good evening as well. So, to tell a story, to spin a, hi Vero, hi Danielle, Wilson, great, and Count Beauty has got it as well. So Vitalier was the first by miles. Count Beauty comes in second. So to tell a story, to spin a, and the answer is okay, Mangira, a yarn. So, to those of you that don't know what yarn is, or a yarn is a piece of wool or a piece of thread that has been spun so that you can knit with it. Very good, Vero. So it's a thread that you can knit with it, or you can sew with it, and that is a yarn. Okay? And Victor Gabriel, yeah, to spin a yarn is an informal idiom about how to just tell a story, tell a long story. So, good evening, Hussein. Minati as well. Yeah, that's good, Minati. A yarn, to spin a yarn. So, later in this class, I guess I'm going to spin a yarn and get you to answer some questions about it. Yeah, I think we all like to spin a yarn from time to time, but you need to be a good storyteller to spin a yarn. Okay, hi Amir. So here we've got the next one. I'm very clumsy today. I'm breaking everything that I touch. I am all... So, hi Susanta, good to see you. I'm all what? So, meaning clumsy. Very good, Count Beauty. Good, Vitalier. Good, Amir. Notice, Amir, it's plural. Thumbs. Yeah? That's a good answer, Corazon. Yeah? Okay, so, if you are all thumbs, it means you're very clumsy. Well done, Mangira and Victor Gabriel. And... you're all messed up. No, you say... So, Jane, you say all thumbs. Yeah, that's it, Danielle. Yeah? A narrative, to spin a yarn, to tell a story. Absolutely, Nora. Good evening, Om. Nice to see you. All messed up. So, if you're messed up, maybe you have a mental problem as well, or you're upset or angry. But all thumbs, yeah, all thumbs, it means you're really clumsy and you're dropping everything. Yeah, people who know me well know that I am all thumbs 90% of the time. That's it, Minati, I'm all thumbs. Yeah, it's not a good thing to be all thumbs, or you have to replace things the whole time. Well, we are as well, I suppose. Yeah? Okay, so the thumbs. This is the thumb, yeah? Okay. Good evening, Ankit. Nice to see you. So, here we've got the next one. He's in good physical health. He is as fit as a... Oh, Lolly, that was quick. And Mangira, and Susanta, and Nito, and Vitalia, and Tenetra. Okay, good. and David, or David, yeah, it's Valencia, David Valencia, and Petra, so Minati and Victor. To be as fit as a fiddle, yeah, is to be in good physical health. So do you know what a fiddle is? Okay, a fiddle is a violin, yeah? I don't know why you're as fit as a violin. So good evening, Renyard, yeah? But we say as fit as a fiddle, yeah? Maybe a fiddle, when you play the music, you play very fast, and that's why it's a slightly different idea. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So as fit as a fiddle. So as a fiddle, Petra. Not as a violin. Fiddle is something known for fitness. Maybe, well done. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to be as fit as a fiddle, yeah, in good form, fiddler on the roof, huh? A violinist on the roof. So what's the difference between a violinist and a fiddler? A violinist plays classical music and a fiddler plays non-classical music. So I think he's the fiddler on the roof rather than the violinist on the roof. Huh? So, may fit in a square. Ooh, you've got the idea. You've got the idea, Susanta. So, what does not fit in a round hole? Yeah, ha. A fiddle is a violin, absolutely, Petra. Okay, so what does not fit in a round hole? Huh? Athletes are fit as fiddles, absolutely. So we've had Vitalie, and Susanta had the idea to start with. Yeah? Huh, yes, first again, but I have a feeling your English is very good, Vitalie. So, what does not fit in a round hole? Well, in English we have an expression that says whoops. Let me try that again. You're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Yeah? So trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, this is you're using something that's not suitable for the job. Yeah? So a square peg does not fit in a round hole. Yeah? So yeah, people are always trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Maybe you've got somebody who's a very creative artist and you're trying to make them into an accountant with numbers. No, it's not the idea. So Hayden, a square peg. A peg here is a piece of wood. A piece of wood with maybe a tapered end. Yeah? Huh. Okay, so yes. A square peg doesn't fit in a round hole. Different people are good at different things. You need to use something suitable. So this next one actually has various answers. This is really easy to do. It's a piece of cake, absolutely. A piece of cake, as easy as pie. And then there are two others. It's like in a and it's like from a So it's a piece of cake, it's a piece of pie. I would say it's easy as pie, but a piece of cake. Yeah, so as easy as pie, as so Horfwa. I'm not ignoring here. It depends as the things come in. Athletes are as fit as a fiddle. So it's definitely cake in the first one. But what about this second one? And what about this third one? It's like falling off a log. Yeah? You'd say it's like falling off a log. That would work as well. But I'm looking for slightly different ones. Yes, that's very definitely the second of those two. That was very good. So who's that? That's Danielle. It's like taking candy, and we normally say from a baby, yeah, as opposed to a kid. And then the middle one, so it's a piece of cake, definitely. So it's like shooting. So what goes with the rest of this? It's a walk in the park. That would do very nicely, Abdul. So it's like shooting what in a what? Yeah, so do you know this one? I don't think you guys know this one. So like shooting something in a barrel. Yeah, like yeah, it's really mean to take candy from a baby. I quite agree with you, Victor Gabriel. It's like squeezing the juice from a lemon. I like the idea of shooting birds in a nest. But so, no, I don't think anybody knows this. Vitalia, help, you're normally really good with these. It's like shooting... It's also a piece of pie. Okay, yes, a piece of... with the double S on yours, absolutely. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Well done, Lolly. Well done, Lolly. As I give the answer, you write it. Yeah. Okay, Zamfam. Yeah, bird in a barrel. No, it's like it's like shooting fish in a barrel. So if something's really easy, it's a piece of cake. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. If you're shooting fish in a barrel, you can't miss. Yeah, and it's like taking candy from a baby. That's a pretty easy thing to do as well. Okay, so let's try a couple, another one as well. So it'll just be a sec before it comes through. So a piece of cake, a piece of piss, as Italia said, a walk in the park, as Abdul said. Yeah, like shooting fish in a barrel is really easy, and like taking candy from a baby. So it's something that's not difficult to do. Okay, yeah. Taking, not talking, taking. Very definitely true. Okay. Isuru, good evening. Heard of these phrases? That's good. So, the next one. To chat idly or casually with no serious topic of conversation. To shoot the... Oh, Vitalia, you're always in there first. That's good, Lolly. That's really good from you. Okay. Yeah, it's a pleasure, Nora. To shoot the topic, no. As Lolly and Vitalia said, and Victor. Yeah? So, are we going to get any more for these? Okay, so to shoot the breeze. Yes, that's it, Nora. Not to shoot an arrow in the air, Hahua, but to shoot the breeze. That's it, Vedel. To shoot the breeze, to chat with someone about something that's... it means nattering away. Absolutely, Zamfam. Yeah. Okay, so... And to shoot the breeze, absolutely, Minati. So it's very nice to sit in the bar and shoot the breeze with your friends, or shoot the breeze in the park with the people. I think the breeze is are the words that people are saying, the words that are coming out. Yeah, to shoot the breeze. Okay, so let's just look at. We've got one more to come. And this one says, yeah, she is a very kind and warm-hearted, and she is very kind and warm-hearted. That A is not right. She's very kind and warm-hearted. She wouldn't hurt, and here come the answers. Good evening, Sheena. So, a fly, as Lolly says, Vitalia. Well done, Victor. Well done. Wow. Zamfam. Manjira, Tanetra, a fly. So she wouldn't hurt a fly. Absolutely. Abdul, Vero, Minetti, Nora. She wouldn't hurt a creature. Well, the creature is a fly. So she wouldn't hurt a fly. So let me just go through these again. To tell a story is to spin a yarn. If you're very clumsy and you break things, you're all thumbs. If you're in good physical health, you're as fit as a fiddle. A square peg does not fit in a round hole. Yeah? You've got to use suitable things. If something is easy to do, it's a piece of cake. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, and it's like taking candy from a baby. If you're having a casual chat, yeah, if you're talking to your friends, to shoot the breeze. And then finally, if somebody is very kind and warm-hearted, they wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay, so now it's time for the story. And this story is called The Tuna Fish and the Dolphin. Yeah, the tuna fish and the dolphin. So the tuna is a fish and the dolphin is a mammal. Yeah, I think you all know what a tuna fish is. And I think you also all know what a dolphin is. Yeah? Okay, so we got some questions about this story with the tuna fish and the dolphin. Yeah? Yeah, the tuna fish and the dolphin. You can now see the... Alex is down to earth. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're so kind, Sheena. So we've now got the questions. Where did the tuna and the dolphin end up? What was their final position? Why did the tuna feel satisfied? And what moral would, that needs an L, would you give to the story? So let's see. Yeah. Where did the tuna fish and the dolphin end up? Why did the tuna feel satisfied? And what moral would you give the story? So listen. A tuna fish who was being chased by a dolphin was splashing madly through the water. Just when the dolphin was about to catch him, the tuna fish heaved himself forward with a great effort and landed on an island. Matching his effort, the dolphin ran aground beside him. The tuna fish then turned to look at the gasping dolphin and said, "I do not mind dying as long as I am able to see that the person responsible for my death is dying together with me." Okay, so let me read it again. A tuna fish who was being chased by a dolphin was splashing madly through the water. Just when the dolphin was about to catch him, the tuna fish heaved himself forward with a great effort and landed on an island. Matching his effort, the dolphin ran aground beside him. The tuna fish then turned to look at the gasping dolphin and said, "I do not mind dying as long as I'm able to see that the person responsible for my death is dying together with me." Yes, Victor, I agree. It's a harsh story, but as Renyard says, it's a great one. Yeah? So, now we need to find the answers. Where did the tuna and the dolphin end up? Why did the tuna feel satisfied? And what moral would you give to the story? So, Lolly, they ended up on the island. I would say an island, because we don't know which island. Yeah? If we knew about the island, I'd say an island. Thank you very much. That's a good start. They both died on the island, on an island, Abdul. I'm going for an island. Yeah? So, Nitu, an island. Yes, where did the tuna and the dolphin end up? On an island. They ended up in an island. So, in, no, on. It's in my hand, it's on my hand. Okay, so Manjira, they ended up on an island. Hahua, yes, an island. Good, well done. Lolly, okay, an island, thanks. Yeah, sure. SMA, both of them died. Sheena, they ended up on an island when the tuna, same as to know about it, the enmity of the dolphin. So they ended up on an island, or they ended up dying when the tuna was happy when he came to know that his enemy, the dolphin, was going to die. So Count Beauty, they ended up on the ground, good, on a beach. The tuna fish took revenge, not a revenge, uncountable, on the dolphin in this way. Minati, on an island. They kicked the bucket on an island. Ankit, tuna feel that. So the tuna felt satisfied because she was watching the person responsible for her death dying as well. That's a good sentence, Ankit. Susanta, both landed on an island and the tuna was satisfied because both of them were suffering the same fate. I like that word, fate. Moral, don't underestimate anyone. That's good English, Susanta. Lolly, the tuna fish is satisfied because he is not dying alone, but with the dolphin. Absolutely, Lolly. Victor, on an island. Both of them were going to die. Think twice before messing with someone, or be careful with whom you mess. So, be careful whom you mess with, or be careful with whom you mess. Yeah, either of those two positions for the with, but only one of them. Hahua, moral, everything is fair in love and war, even dying. Good moral, Hahua. Okay, Sheena, the tuna wanted to die by himself instead of being killed by an enemy. Well, he wanted his enemy to die as well. Tanetra, the tuna fish felt a kind of solace that its predator met the same fate as itself, Tanetra, as itself. What do you mean by splashing through the water? Making lots of water coming up everywhere, Drew. Abdul, the tuna fish felt satisfied that its predator would die along with it. I like that, along with, Abdul. Renyard, they ended up on the ground because the one who wanted to take the other's life lost his own life in his evil pursuit. Good, Renyard. The moral is justice always brings satisfaction. So notice into because the one, Renyard. Manjira, the tuna felt satisfied because her predator was also dying. Good. Danielle, seems the tuna fish was enjoying revenge despite suffering as well. Good, that's a good sentence. Shidiyo, they ended up on an island. Good. It was satisfied to see that the predator is exhausted and weak too. Good, and going to die. Zamtham, the tuna fish and the dolphin wound up, I like that, wound up, on an island. To wind up, to end up. However, surprisingly, the tuna fish was relieved that she, at least, got to pop its clogs and pass away along with her rival. Got to pop her clogs and pass away with her rival. So, Nora, the moral of the story can be keep fighting for yourself, even if it merely costs a look of defeat in your perpetrator's eyes, in your enemy's eyes. Courage always has a different textbook of rules. Not all can abide by. That's good. A pleasure, Victor Gabriel. So, SMA, the tuna fish was content because he saw his hunter suffering from the same situation. Good. Ankit, moral. Whoops. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. I like that, Ankit. That's good. So, Sheena, The tuna. You need this, the tuna. The tuna didn't want his enemy to steal his lunch. Drew. But it makes sense in India only, buddy. Okay. So, Zamfam. Neither the predator nor the prey won eventually, and neither made a splash, both literally and figuratively. That's very good, Zamfam. Shidiyo. The moral is that gloating is useless. After the game, the king and the pawn end up in the same place. Good. There's no need to be sorry, Sheena. Mistakes are opportunities to learn. SMA, moral. He who blows into the fire will have sparks, not sparkles, sparks in his eyes. Hahua, death is better than a defeat. Good. Rahim, the dolphin has to taste his own medicine. I like that phrase, Rahim. That's very good. Superaga. Okay, well, of course I'm reading these comments, Superaga. I'm glad you enjoy it. So, Ricardo, both swimmers had a bad day because they died. Ricardo, not they dead, they died. Minati, the tuna fish was happy because it's dying along with the dolphin, its predator. Good. The tuna feels happy because it feels avenged. That's really good English, Minati. So, Sheena. The tuna fish didn't want the dolphin to eat his lunch, absolutely. Ankit, there was a tinge of satisfaction for the tuna fish, albeit dying. I just want to create a sentence on the situation. That's great. The dolphin was satisfied because her killer was also on its deathbed, her deathbed. Sheena, moral, never give up. Good. Manjira, justice should be rendered at any cost. Okay. Hahua, a WhatsApp group. I don't even have a mobile phone. So, misery needs company. Tanetra, that's a good one. Abdul, the moral of the story is to always look on the bright side of a situation. So, what is an island? Is it Iceland? No, island. An island. Sri Lanka is an island. Japan is an island. Jersey is an island. Yeah? Okay, so Drew, yes, okay. And Minati, the dolphin got a taste, not the taste, but it's better a taste of her own medicine. So let me put this here and we should read it, otherwise we're just going to run out of time. And paste. Yeah, okay. The lesson we can take away from this story could be that you should think twice while setting goals, for the reason that your objective can rebound, not be rebounded, can rebound and backfire, and similarly reciprocated. Good. Okay. Yep, you're right, Hayden. Japan is many islands, but that's good. So, let me read. A tuna fish who was being chased by a dolphin, chased, running after, swimming after, was splashing, splish, splash, water everywhere, madly through the water. Just when the dolphin was about to catch him, was on the point of catching him, the tuna heaved himself forward. To heave, to pull hard, to make the biggest effort you can. Heaved himself forward with a great effort and landed on an island. Matching his effort, making the same effort, the dolphin ran aground beside him. So to run aground, to end up on the sand, yeah? A ship could run aground, for example, yeah? So the dolphin ran aground beside him. The tuna fish then turned to look at the gasping dolphin. When you've been running, you gasp. Or maybe you gasp from surprise. That's amazing. So he turned to look at the gasping dolphin and said, I do not mind dying. It doesn't make me angry dying, as long as, with the condition that I am able to see the person responsible for my death is dying together with me. So, let's see. Yeah, Sheena would like to lend a hand to the poor tuna. I agree. What does a tuna fish look like? It's probably not... There are hundreds of types, but the one I know is about 60 centimetres long, maybe 4 kilos, and quite tasty. Good evening, Ali Bechia. Nice to see you. So, Maesh, the tuna is a very famous fish in The Old Man and the Sea. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Tham, to heave, to lift up something for yourself, but very heavy. Aground is an adverb, to run aground. Yes, is an adverb, definitely. Okay, yes. Yeah. Whimpering. Wheezing. Yeah, 4 kilos. Yeah, I'd say a 4 kilo tuna. Maybe it could be bigger, maybe it could be... I don't see a tuna as much smaller than 4 kilos. Gasping is like panting. Panting is a good synonym. Yeah, we all heave a sigh of relief when the coronavirus is over. Tanetra, make the best of a bad deal. I like that. No, Victor Gabriel. A tuna's it's not a small fish. It's not a huge fish, but it's certainly as long as from one side of my shoulder to the other. Yeah, and it's probably about that thick when you cut it. Yeah. Splashing through the water and splashing in the water. Through gives the idea of movement. In the water, you're not moving, you're just messing around, Ankit. Okay, I like tuna sandwich. Me too, Lolly. One problem, though, is tuna has mercury in it. So let's try some questions to finish up. So, what does a bull have on its head? 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 So you know this, but you're just trying to write. So what does a bull have on its head? What does a bull have on its head? I'm sorry, no. Talk to me on the phone. I will end up talking to everyone on the phone. So, Tom K and Zam Pham and Victor Gabriel, yeah, and Renyard, so, and Count Beauty. So what does a bull have on its head? Horns. Maypal, well done. And Hayden, good. And Drew. So bulls have horn. A bull has a horn on its head, Ankit. Minati, horns. Good. Danielle, horns. That's why you should grab the bulls by the horns. Absolutely. Susanta, horns. Sheena, horns. Nora, horns. That's why I asked I heard bull and bull came to mind. Be very careful, Victor Gabriel, with that trio. Bull, bull, and what's the other one? Bowl. Yeah, bull, bowl. That trio are a real problem. Okay, let's try another one then. What language does a Finn speak? 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 A Finn. What language does a Finn speak? A Finn. What language does a Finn speak? So where does a Finn come from? Okay, Sally, try the one about a self-introduction. So, I don't have a phone, guys. So, well done, Count Beauty. It's a double N. Renyard, well done. Okay, so notice, a Finn with a double N is Finnish. Whoops. And he comes from Finland. Yeah, so a Finn speaks Finnish. Absolutely. Notice it's with a double N. Yes, Sheena, Finland. Well done, Abdul, Victor, Drew. Yeah, Danielle, Manjira, Abdul, all of you. Yeah, Finnish and Finland, Tanetra, Ankit, well done. Yeah, Finn is different from Finn. Very well noticed, Victor Gabriel. That's the point. Yeah, what country do fish come from? Finland. Thank you, Hayden. Okay, let's try another one. Where would they give you an X-ray? Where would they give you an X-ray? Where would they give you an X-ray? Yeah, that's a pun. Absolutely. So, Francis Meiri from Finland. Absolutely. So, where would they give you an X-ray? Where would they give you an X-ray? An X-ray. Where would they give you an X-ray? So, Zamfam. Quick off the marks. Yes, Lolly. Quick off the mark as well. That's very good. So, Aisa, Finland from the last one. Victor, the hospital, the clinic. Zamfam, an operating theatre. Beauty in a hospital. Susanta, clinic. Danielle, at the hospital, the X-ray lab. Good. Abdul G, the hospital. Minati, the laboratory is true. Drew, the hospital. Tanetra, the hospital. Drew, the clinic. Minati, clinical laboratory. Good. Drew, laboratory. Radiology lab. I love that, Sheena. They can give you an X-ray in the doctor's office, the hospital, anything where medical professionals work. Yeah, the X-ray machine giveaway convention. So, I'm not dodging you on. Yeah? You've got lots of things right, and your English is pretty good. Yes, we use this word theatre, an operating theatre. I'm not sure what the Americans call it, but I would definitely call it an operating theatre. And notice, a doctor, a normal doctor, works in a surgery. Yeah, when you go to see the doctor, you go to the doctor's surgery. Okay, my friends, that's enough for today. We're going to finish here. I will see you all next week, God willing. Yeah, Francis Mary at the hospital. Take care, all of you. You've been a wonderful group, and thank you very much for coming. Thank you for all your enthusiasm. You've been